Welcome to The Track. I'm Janine Larson with RDO Equipment Company. In today's episode, Dennis and I are going to talk about everything you need to know about rental equipment for the construction industry this year and beyond.
Inflation, as we've all watched on the news, is going up, and the price of equipment is going up. The price of the components, the steel, all that, the tires have all gone up. In the future, your rental rates are going to be going up also. It's all the way from the manufacturers, all the way to the end user.
Can people generally find what they need when it comes to renting?
It depends on what you want to rent. Now, we're in front of a Vermeer trencher back here, very specialized. So I would put rental into two categories for a broad conversation. Your general rental, which would be this motor grader over my other shoulder, which you should be able to get that, easily. And this trencher, which is going to be difficult to find. You're going to pay a much higher rental rate on a trencher because it's so specialized. But if you need it, you better start sourcing it now. You're probably going to find a motor grader in any large dealership or rental company.
You touched on this a little bit about contractors choosing to rent. Do you think that is a good decision right now?
The contractors have to make their own decisions. So there's some people that don't like to rent at all. There's some people that like to do RPOs. There's some that like to purchase outright. I think in certain times, the option to rent becomes a much better option for you. There's big companies that rent everything, and there's companies that don't rent anything. But as a general statement, the more uncertain the times, the better the decision to rent is.
If you're going to rent a trencher like this one behind me, what should someone be thinking about?
You better have your job ready. You better have sourced it. You better make sure you've got a quality piece of equipment from a quality distributor and be ready to put it to work and work it. Something like this, I'd ask for a purchase option, because if I get the job and I'm going to need it for 6 months, well, if I find the next job, I may want to buy that. So I would definitely, anything specialized like that, I would definitely be talking, how can I get a purchase option on this so that I can capture that money if I can find the next project.
What about renting technology? Will that be available?
It's a great question, because historically, the cutting edge technology wasn't available. You had to buy it if you wanted it. You can now rent technology. You can integrate it into your current technology packages that you own, and it's seamless. Yeah, renting technology is a really, really good thing to think about today.
What should contractors be watching over the next 6 to 12 months?
As it pertains to rental, it's really about the projects they've got in front of them and partnering with somebody that will let them have some type of option on it. Leases are something else that we'll see a lot of in the next year. Lease is kind of like a long-term rental with a commitment. I've got 2 years of leases I have to make payments on. I can rent for a week, a month, send it back. So it's really going to be what's happening in the market, what equipment do I need. I could rent everything the crew needs, or I could have my core crews and I could rent a few supplemental pieces. It's really the way your business is designed.
What are your predictions for 2024 and beyond when it comes to the rental market?
Prices are going to go up and down, projects are going to be up and down. We've been going up for a while now. When we cycle down, contractors are going to be thinking about ways to make sure they make money on the job. It's a lot easier to realize it's going to cost me this much money to rent the trencher, this much for the motor grader. These are my rental costs. These are my bid projects. This is what I can make. If I don't need that trencher, if I don't need this motor grader, I send it back. I think we're going to see a lot more rental. I think rental in the future is definitely going to continue to be a main part of the contractor's business model.
Dennis, thanks for your insight on the rental market. Really appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much. Hey, I'm Dennis Howard. I hope you enjoyed that video. Please like and subscribe and follow us on social media. See you soon.